I'm here at the Mining Indaba with Mark Stewart. He's the Chief Executive of BDO South Africa. You've got quite a few clients in the participants, but also you brought your global resources team to Indaba. I suppose it shows it's quite a big deal.
Yes, Alec, it is a big deal. You know, our natural resources sector is one of the most advanced within our organisation, and we're following the Indaba with our own global conference in Stellenbosch. So it's made sense to bring as many of our global partners to the Indaba as possible. We have good representation out of Australia, the UK, the US and Canada. So we're very happy to have so many of them here.
Now, it's interesting, miners are always optimistic, and yet the mood here is a little subdued. That's what I found.
Yeah, I think that you're probably right. Look, in South Africa, I think that there's a great deal of pessimism at the moment for many reasons. But as you say, mining, when you strike it rich, can make a lot of money. And I think that typically miners are always hopeful. There's always a lot of money that follows miners. And one hopes that we're able to enjoy the benefits of a changing political climate in South Africa.
And there are bright spots. This morning the gold price up for the second day in a row, and I guess the gold miners are feeling a little more optimistic. Are you seeing any areas that are starting to look a little better?
I think I mentioned a little earlier that the diamonds was something that is starting to attract attention, and gold once again. But I think both of those are driven by a different sentiment. The reasons for people investing in those type of mines is very different to the iron ores, the coppers and that type of thing. So I think it's really sentiment driving that rather than anything else.
Yeah, I guess geopolitics is playing in the precious metals hands now, and we also have another round of quantitative easing at some point in time that has to filter through, the gold bugs believe.
Yeah, I guess you're absolutely right on that. But, you know, could we not just have a few years of stability where we could get this mining back on track, where one could have these long-term investments which are so desperately needed for the country?
Are you finding that the mood generally, though, and talking to your colleagues, talking about the opportunities that do exist, that it is a little better than it was last year?
Yeah, if one looks outside of the mining sector in particular, I think of sectors such as anything related to food, logistics, transport, those sectors seem to be a good place to be in right now. So I think that there is a degree of positive sentiment around. I'm not sure that it's any better than last year, but you know, if we live in South Africa, we are hopeful people, and one needs to hope that it's going to improve.
Mark Stewart is the Chief Executive of BDO.